Hello and welcome back to part 3 of our mean and murderous SOVL run. Our red angry boys are going to defeat Act 2 this part. I think at the last part we got up to a point where we're finally happy with the actual numbers, so I can obviously make it a bit better, but there are enough here that I'm not constantly kind of running the red line, red, get it, in terms of how many dudes we have in the field. The Prince will get stronger later, he's already got reroll saves, but then really the sheer hitting power I've got here should carry me through. As for our plan, I think the objective was to get down here to both heal and get XP, so yeah, we'll go this way and hope for a decent random event. Mercenaries I don't want. You're quite literally the opposite of a red melee unit. A cannon that sits at the back. Eel. No thanks. We'll have to make do without it. Forest Wrath. Bunch of losers who's used shooting. Skulltake can't show them who's boss. Okay, 5. Guess I can just put you on the flanks now. And then you can hide behind here because you can fly over. Stand there and there. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a headache. I think despite how tough tree ants are, we can probably get through them. They don't. I was actually wrong. I don't have a lot of shooting at all. It's largely tanky dryads. Yeah, that's the only thing that can shoot at us. So how do I want to handle this? Well, I could put you forward immediately and have you engage and kill the eagle. I could also net something this turn. What would I want to freeze in place? I could freeze those so they can't shoot me and then the tree ant will come forward. I can kill that instead. I'm power 7 on the charge, which means it still gets a 4-up save. So it's pretty, yeah, defense 7, 8 wounds is very, very tough. But if I use all the bells and whistles, I can't tell if I have the Banner of Fury. They have the Banner of Fury and power 8, which is incredible, but I don't know if I get there. Yeah, I'll do it this turn. Let's come over here. Let's kill off their annoying hypermobile eagles first. I'm gonna have to I'm confident I can just beat it to death, so don't waste time shooting at it. I'm gonna web now. Who do I want to web? If I web that, it can't come forward. I guess it's not a terrible idea. If I let them come forward, that'll be the one I fight, and then the tree ants will probably go elsewhere. It's worth a try. Shall I save the web for later? Yeah, I think so. Well, if I'm not going to web, then I might as well take a magic shot. It counts as melee, alright. It's magic. Comes the eagle, we don't care at all. These demons I'm going to start... Should I just let them fight the eagle? How many attacks has it got? 3, and I've got 2 wounds each, so worst case scenario it kills like 1 guy. I just stand here and let it hit me. Comes the tree ant. Now, who do I want you to fight? I could charge it this turn. If I can get into both tree ants in the same turn, I can pop Lord of War, and I can definitely kill them immediately. So yeah, let's go for it. Let's set up a big turn where I just fight all of these in one go. So you'll engage this. If I'm clever, if I wait a turn, can I slip around the tree ant? Not really. So I might as well just stand here and take the charge. Here he comes. Good. Alright. They'll come forward as well. I'll move this one first because it makes it easier to see what the other ones are going to do. Before they come. Okay. Now, fortunately for me, I have a 2-up save against shooting. Just bounce off. That is closer, so as long as... Well, it depends who charges first, really. I'm going to put them right up here. If they declare a charge before him, then I'm not going to be able to charge the tree ant, but I think it'd be fairly ridiculous to get hit by them and not my true target. Okay, they charged first there, which is perfect because I can do this before they can stop me. And then that gets the eagle has erased itself. We'll then break that charge and take the one we really want. There we go. You'll use abilities now. Do I want to use this turn? I'm on, what, 3 attacks each, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19. Hitting on 4s re-rolling, so 75%. Well, if it was 18, that would be... quarter? You have to just do divide by 2, then divide by 2. 19, 9.5, and then add 4.25. And I like 13 point... No, I'm miscalculating it, but enough hits and then we'll do double wounds, and I think I only need 4 to go through. I don't think I need to bother. That being said, what am I saving it for? Because next turn when I charge that, I'll kill them anyway. So, no, we'll just do this now and definitely blow through it. You don't have a... Ah, that's a shame. Yeah. Oh, they have... that's how they make up for it. So they don't have the Curse Standard, but they have Dark Gift. So they come with innate attacks, which gets them up to the same level there. Yeah, I need Banners of Furies on this unit. You need a Curse Standard, you need a Banner of Fury. Do not waste any of these against an Eagle. That's a terrible waste of resources. And then the only unit left is you. No, sorry, I'm lying. I can net now. No, what I'll do, I'll wait for these to die and then I can bring other units around to be more efficient. So I'll just step away for a turn. And Lord of War. Kill them all. Or, you know, chop the trees down, I guess. They've cast Regrowth to heal wounds on the Treant, but it was full wounds anyway. There's no overhealing. They can't go to 10 of 8. So that was just completely wasted. Genius play by the AI. I could net them in place so they can't charge me, but I don't care. We'll use it to really mess up one of the Dryads later. Alright, let's see what we can do. 4s rolling. 10 hits is actually 17, and then 4s, it takes 20... No, it takes 6, 12 wounds and dies. It's annoyingly well. Usually they're not that potent in offense. We got away with it. And then over here, Eagle does max damage, okay. Just to be annoying. It takes 20 wounds. And then you don't kill the Eagle. Probably scare it off. No, brave. Okay, we'll have to keep working on it. And then this one with their Dark Gift doing 16 wounds. Hits all 5 times again. Yeah, they're doing a silly amount of damage, these Treants. The game's being very generous to them with their one and only round of combat. Fine, it went largely the way you would expect. Okay, so how is this going to work? Let's have you... I could have you flank that one immediately. Obviously, I would prefer back charges because I've taken a wound, but I intend to heal the unit anyway, so yeah, I'll just take the charge. Okay, so if you're dealing with that, they'll come to you. You might be able to catch that one, maybe not. It's hard to tell at this angle. I think for this turn I'm going to back off and turn around ready for next turn. Okay, they're going that way. Well, in that case, I can get there to see them and charge that unit. I don't really see any reason not to. Are these... they're Discipline 10, however, they're not fearless anymore. They used to be, but I can break them in combat just by making them run away. I could net one in place. Not a huge point right now. Come on, slowly but surely kill the Eagle. Oh, wow, you lost combat and took how many wounds? This is embarrassing. Wow, he took 4 wounds in a single turn against an Eagle. Over here. Let's hope for a slightly better result. There you go, take 1 extra wound. Yeah, that's more like it. Really more of a tech priest, the prince, not having double wound. You're not a true servant of war. Now we're paying for it. Could charge this in this turn and net the Dryads in case they do anything annoying. Guarantee they die and just disappear immediately. I've only got 1 wound though, I'd rather not. Okay, given where they've positioned, they can just about catch me, so if this fight is ongoing, I am in a spot of bother. If this one's ongoing, I can recharge them. And just so they can't do anything really irritating, let's net them in place. Their movement's now 0, so they can't charge me. You'll come around here to get a nice flank eventually. Okay, you're probably going to die now, but at least kill it, please. Out of pure... Yeah, he actually lost and died. Somebody will come up with an appropriate name for his shameful display. There you go, challenge you. Come up with something rude for him. Voice our discontent. 0, so yeah, they are suffering penalties. Good. Over here, their Dark Gift at hour 7. Nice. I lose the wounded one, of course I do. I can't take any of the charges I want. They're all front and side, so I'm just going to skip and then get into position. Yeah, that's an easy charge. Yeah, piece of cake. They have very high discipline, so they're basically guaranteed to rally. So if I have... Right, you... How am I going to do this? This one's pinned, so don't worry about that. Can you slip through enough to catch that unit? Yeah, so I'm going to assume they're going to rally, so I need to charge them. And in terms of sheer damage output, that unit is far stronger than the Hell Riders, so we'll turn around. Kill that. And then you just emotional support Hell Riders. Charge order. You're only allowed to intercept once, so let's make sure I pick a good order here. We'll do this. That one, so you're stuck. And then that one. There you go. They've all been recharged. Disastrous. For them, not for us. We're delighted. Might as well use all our bells and whistles now. Ooh, 5 attacks now. Pretty good. Just stand there. Alright. Without, yeah, you know. Oh. They're stronger because of, they have equal strength because of demonic power. Oh, they held. That's really irritating. If they all broke, that would have been enough to win this turn. But because they held on, I'm now going to get stuck fighting for no reason. Lose more Hell Riders. I can't support them with anyone this turn, sadly, because I'm in the way. Otherwise they would have been able to charge. Fine, just do a bit more damage to me. There is, remember, we have to recall that there's a campsite after this for deciding how much we need to heal. No rerolls this turn. Yeah, I'd fail at every save and take a bunch of damage. Because I did so little, their morale still isn't broken. Just terrible rounds of rolling. Oh, SOVL, you're really giving me the business end of the dice rolls this fight. Skip, skip, skip. Just gonna hold spacebar. Yeah, Skulltail can't does max damage. Hey, they finally passed a couple saves. Okay, so dismal performance by you. I'll try and fix you now. So the prince leveled. There you go. Okay, there you go. He's finally a Lord of War. Ta-da! No, actually, I've never seen the image before. But it's big red Abyssal Prince. And then the Devil Spawn, skill, size, or looting. They hit enough that I'm not too concerned about skill, so I just think pure size is the way to go. And then the Hell Riders here have replenishment 1, which means I get, what, 2 back every time I press the heal button. I'll get 6 automatically when I go to the camp. And I want to take it. So what I could do is I could go size now and heal here. That'll put me at 6. The camp will then put me at 8 of 8. Sorry, 8 of 11, which is pretty good. And you could just keep building from there. Or you could go to replenishment and take all the healing. At which point you get to 8 anyway. You just don't have the cap to make any... Yeah, let's do it. I want more of them. More Hell Riders. And these Hell Riders already have replenishment 2, so I think it's ridiculous going any further. And at last, start going down the War God Blessing path. All the way at level 5, it finally pops up. Alright, we are knackered. So you can heal because you go up to full at the campsite. You obviously need a heal. You need a heal, you need a heal. You'll be basically full at the campsite, so you're the one I'll take gold on. What a mess. Shop. Plague, and the one unit I would buy is the Archdevil, but I can't afford it, so nope, not buying any of those. It's all upgrades, which is actually quite convenient because there are some really good ones, so we can splash a load of cash on making our guys stronger. +1 attack for Skulltail is a no-brainer. It's the one thing he doesn't have. That would be good, but I'll save the Potion of Power for later. Let's do the Abyssal Prince. Yeah, all of these for you, so you can actually be competent. Don't take command. Banners of Fury are premium, so that's 150 on Banners of Fury. Yeah, yeah, and yes, leaving me with 83, which is enough for... I could do the Potion of Power, leaving me with 33, which then sadly is 2 off of being able to buy a Banner of Swiftness. I think my raw power is good enough that I don't need +1 power, but 1 turn of +2 power and +1 attack would be better. Just to spike and kill stuff, so I will take it. 33 left. Do I want... The only thing I can buy are Banners of Valor, which reroll discipline checks, which are worthless. So no, we just save the rest. And heal. Okay, so finally getting you up to... He only heals one at a time, so it's agonizing getting you up to strength. There you go, 3 of 4. Skulltake can't levels. A gets his own. Gains his permanent... No, that's actually really good. So unlike everyone else, his Lord of War ability isn't per turn. He always now does double wounds. So if he comes up against a monster or a character, he will just instant kill them. That's super potent. Yeah, the Master of War Abyssal Herald and the Saurian Warlord with the Raptor aspect are, to my knowledge, the only 2 characters in the game that can do this, where they're constantly churning out double wounds. You're full HP, you might as well heal. You go to more strength. You could use a bit more strength. So you're 11 of 15, but I get a level, which I will take, because I think with Skulltake can't in the squad, you're strong enough, so I'll just take the level up. Hey, they get there once per battle as well. Nice. War. Good, okay, so that's my actual strength of the army as I go into the Act 2 boss. Can't stretch out any further. In terms of those Banners of Fury now, who's got one? You've got one. You've got one. Here's accompanying friends. You don't have one yet, and you do. So it's just your unit, I think, that's missing one, which is fine because you've already got enough power output that I think with our friend in here you'll get through. Hey, there you go. Now he actually looks red. There you go. It's thematic. I like all it. SOVL has made it symmetrical for me. That's beautiful. Usually I have to mess around with it, but we get our perfect army. Just need 2 more there and we'd be good. Right, let's see what our angry fellows can do against the Act 2 boss. Silver Host, so there is some annoying artillery at the back, but so be it. How are we going to play this? I think stretching out across the whole line is a bit foolish here because there's too many enemy units to disregard that way. So instead, so you can fly over the terrain, so you can go there. I should probably take up... Should you go there so you can charge forward? No, I think that makes sense. It's more than sensible enough. I'll probably swap them so I have the stronger one towards the middle where all their stuff's going to be coming from. You can kind of hang around this side, get ready to go that way. Being cover from whatever artillery you can be. Oh, there's no cannons. Good, it's just bolt throwers. We check their range. Okay, the handguns can shoot me. Okay, please don't roll double one. That's their range. The bolt throwers, have they got a line through there? I think maybe they can tip through and catch me. The dragon will fly forward and get shot, but these aren't. Is that the bolt thrower? If it is, that's really annoying because it's going to target and shoot those, so I might spend the turn inching them backwards to safety. I don't want to take unnecessary bolt thrower fire. Come back here. There you go, now we're definitely safe. Now we'll pass a bunch. Comes the dragon. For some reason they're hounding that one unit. Okay, well, what I think the smart way to do this would be if I throw you into the dragon, you kill the character, and then the devil spawn kill the dragon itself, which leaves you free to maybe rush up here and catch one of these two and get to their back line. None of that really matters back here. Yeah, the big block's going to take a while to reach me. Okay. Now, who do I want to engage here? I'd like the character to be the one to actually do the fighting because it means that we can kill their annoying character without it soaking all the wounds. Get to there. No abilities as of yet. Oh, okay. Putting you over there to go engage that is risky now because you'll be right on top of the dwarf foreman. So he's got shield wall for reroll saves and masterwork armor on the deep guard. So what, I'm power 6, 7, 8 on the charge, so that their save would be 6s, which is great. And then masterwork armor makes it 5 up, and then they get to reroll. A 5 plus with the reroll is a 55% chance to succeed. So we still do a decent amount of damage with, yeah, I'll use all the abilities. I'll use, oh, annoyingly I didn't get a curse standard on you. And I've only got the first tier of that, so I still can't pop extra attacks with you. Yeah, I think I can beat them in a straight fight, so you come up here. Twist first. I can go kill the handguns instantly. and then just chain my way through other stuff. Actually, maybe not, because I can't draw a straight line from... Oh, that's going to be tight. Have I got there, do you think? Worth a try. Although if I move first, annoyingly the bolt thrower shoots, so I'm going to wait a bit and move someone else. What have they yet to move? Both bolt throwers. I was going to cheekily throw the prince over and start engaging their back stuff, but I don't think I can. Fine, you'll charge here. Just going to march this one over. Good, they used that one. Now I can move freely. Thank you very much, AI. I think we'll get away with that, just about. Eyeballing it. And now you're free to move. Do I want to be super aggressive and try engaging that immediately, or do I accept that it isn't really possible and just go for the long play of distracting all of this? I think that's the way to do it. They've got pretty good... What is that? Oh wow! I didn't realise he comes with his own Lord of War. So I've got 2 now. I can double trigger the double wounds. Most of this is 1 wound infantry, but that's a nice upgrade to the army. We are true masters of war. Just kind of scooch down here. Do I need to net? No. Do I need to shoot? No. No Lord of War. Save the rest. Need to take that fight. Can I reach? Yes, I can. Start fighting your way through them. Alright, shall I just skip a while? Yep. Okay, that's slightly annoying. Although, the Dwarving Flying Machine counts as a ranged unit in the AI's eyes, so it never actually declares a charge with it, it just wants to shoot you with its steam gun. So we can rather ignore it. They've used Divine Favour, which is what? Reroll saves? No, +1 skill. Okay, well, it's still going to die. Don't know how to break it to you guys, it's not going to make much of a difference. Have I been caught by that unit? Yes, I have. So I'd have to somehow stop them. It's probably a good turn to net that one in place then. Okay, well I'm in trouble either way because one of these units is going to charge me. Surely they can't legally declare. Center is there. Oh, maybe they actually got away with it. And what I really need to do, I should probably put a ruler on the screen or something just to see, because I'm drawing a line from there, and I need to see if I've been caught. Maybe. That one's definitely going to reach me, so I should probably net that one first. Do I need any fancy abilities here? Potion of Power. No, Potion of Power is wasted because the poor character's only got 2-3 wounds, and I've got more than enough attacks to skewer him. One of these to make sure the dragon dies is more reasonable, though. And then what am I saving Master of War for? Everything else here is pretty much, yeah, it's irrelevant, so let's just use one now. Dragon's the biggest target on the field. Or if I can net them in place, I get a free flank charge into the biggest unit they've got. That would be really nice. Okay, you start rushing up here. In fact, if you want to tempt the eagle into fighting you, that would be just fine. Later. Doesn't matter. And then what can I do with these 2? Well, one of you can effortlessly kill the chariot. I can't get by it, so I'll get to here and go fight the chariot and break this flank open so I can start back and rear charging into this stuff after I win. To make that easier for me, I should probably angle myself further this way. Reason being is that we'll meet in the middle and our relative angles will also kind of meet in the middle. So the more twisted this way I am, the more facing the right I'll be once we meet there. So if I did this instead, I'll be facing directly left. But if I did that, after the combat happens, I'll be more skewed to the right, which makes it easier to engage this stuff. Oh, and I moved straight into the bolt thrower, but I'm tough as now, so who cares? And then you can fly. Do I want to do anything fancy with you? I can net one of them in place this turn. I can escape the eagle's radius and charge them in the back, pinning that whole unit in place. I'm tempted. I think I probably will do that. It's a good idea. So you charge that. It's sacrificing. He's going to get killed, obviously, but I don't care at this point. So you can charge this and then net that one. So both of those units are trapped and can't do anything, guaranteeing that you're free to charge into that block and start killing your way through. So we'll charge this one, which means we have to net that one. Hang on, do we have... Actually, let's double check. Am I in... What arc are they in? Ooh. I think that's the majority side. Most of the units in my side arc, just about, so I'm going to have to net them. Web. You could pop it, you could use Lord of War again, have it double Lord of War. Okay, the characters, it does nothing to me. I've got Abyssal Armor, I think, yeah, and Defense 5. 2 to hit re-rolling, all 5 hits, and then 6, cool, he took 10 wounds. Ouch. And the dragon, yeah, eats a couple, it's annoying. That takes, what, 12, 24 wounds in exchange. We are rather overkilling most targets, it must be said. These I don't think are long for this world either. Cost me 1 attack, yeah, the extra wounds at the back here are pretty nice for that. Okay, charges. So I'm going to have you charge that one. Well, no, let's wait a second. I'll do this first. If anything tries to pin me, I'll then stop it. It doesn't seem like that unit is able to legally declare that charge, so I don't have to throw my poor prince away and get him killed. I'll just take this one. I mean, the AI would have been forced to declare a charge if it had one, and it didn't, so I think we're safe. I can start menacing their bolt throws instead. Yeah, you can't squeeze through. No idea what just moved. Oh, the cannon. Has anything in range to be shot? Let's double check. This is engaged. The bolt thrower can absolutely take a shot at one of these. I don't really care. I think they move these first, as I recall. Well, if you want to fight those head on, I'm not going to stop you, so I'll just stand here. And this unit, what on earth are you going to do? They'll probably come forward. Is that enough of an angle to collect? It depends where that winds up, but I might be able to subsequently charge through it. Okay, they're on you. Oh, and I just fell shy of catching them in the side. Shame. I'll use you to counteract that unit then. No extra abilities. Save that for later. Good, I know where the stuff on this flank is now, so instead what I can do... Pass again. Okay, your hound, you really want a piece of that unit, so completely disregarding you because you're kind of irrelevant. Can these get far enough to charge them in the side? Yes, I can. Piece of cake, so come up here. This will get you shot, but it's well worth it to intercept those. Yeah. Using shield all themselves, as we knew they would. Pass and take some ranged fire now. Yeah, just don't lose too many. 1, there you go. We're at basically max attacks, we're okay. Pass, that one will go. Oh, now it's shooting you. Oh no, it's the ones with 2 wounds. There's annoying damage. Right, should I now finally get rid of them? You kill this and then be stuck face to face with having to charge mine as head on. Bit annoying, I'd rather not have to take a direct charge if I didn't have to, so maybe I'll use you to pin that unit in place. Shoot the eagle first to soften it up. Wound, and then I can charge that. And then you won't be charged by anything and you'll be free to probably get stuck on the annoying eagle. If it wasn't there, I could handle the spears. But it's better than nothing. There we go. 2 hits. Congrats. I hope you enjoyed your 1 casualty. Die 3 times over for it. Power 8 now on the charge with all the stacked stuff. Not you as well. For different reasons. You don't have the demonic power, but you've got, I think, Banner of Fury. You lose 1. Great. Now I need to do a lot of damage here. 5s to save. Oh, that's a ridiculous saving throw, even with the reroll. I hope they break, otherwise I'm stuck with them. Oh, they rolled just enough. Their outrageous saving throws have saved them. There's no way I can really buff them now, so I'm actually in a lot of trouble being slowly hacked to death. Oh, you're being charged by this. Okay, I guess I don't mind. I'll just let that happen. It'll charge, it'll waste its turn. Should I charge that, or should I save myself to deal with these and just completely ignore the flying machine? I'm going to disregard the flying machine. It's not really worth the hassle. We're much better off positioning against one of the infantry blocks, or trying to come over here to somehow help that. Force them to move a bunch. Okay, so you want a piece of this one now. Are you in? Oh, I think that's well within a charge arc there, so once this is dead, I'll catch them. You want to get to there? I can't really slip through. Maybe I can. Well, I could, but there's absolutely no way I'm going to be allowed to position there in such a way that gets me through. What I want to do with you is fly you over here and charge that unit inside and assassinate their lord. I don't know if it counts as a duel or not, but it would be very useful. How on earth do I make use of you? They're going to be charged and it's going to be there. Kind of stuck behind the stupid flying machine. I want to come around here and hit that one in the back later. Kind of making it difficult for me. Well, if I assume this charges this and it's dead, I might be able to be of some value here, I guess. Shield wall again. This is now an infinitely spammable ability I've learned, much to my chagrin. Let's get through those quickly. I can't afford to get stuck here. Potion of power now. No, I'll save it for when I charge this. That one still has a target, frustratingly. Stop killing my 2 wound devil spawn. They're really important. Now just the prince. Where, oh, where are we going to put you, Bloodbound? Choices, choices. That will charge that. Well, I need someone to stop the spears, otherwise it kills my glorious charge. So I think we're just going to have to suck up your being here and leave that for you to clean up later. If you charge that unit in the back, that's probably enough to break them. Want more damage? Yeah, might as well shoot that while I'm here. Do I want to use this now? It doubles all their wounds, but that would only matter against nothing I'm engaged with, so no shooting. Or Hell Riders. It's basically impossible to break this unit now. I lose a lot of power on the charge, so their save goes up, and they're just going to take less and less damage every time. Yeah, at least I drew, so I'm not taking a huge amount of extra damage. If it had to be one unit, it would like it to be that one, because they've got Dark Gift is giving them permanent strength and power. This unit would be in an even worse state. An easy charge into their flank. Okay, Skulltake can't. Hits all 6 times. 5's rerolling. All 6. He wiped a rank himself. One big cleave of the axe goes through the whole rank. There you go. Almost as much as the whole unit in his own right. I've got an awkward decision to make here. If I don't charge, I'm going to get shot quite a bit. At least not by the flamethrower. And then I can charge this to help. Or I could go into the back of that and then just systematically kill through all the backline stuff. I would rather take a round of shooting and save the Hell Riders because they're a real pain in the neck to heal. So let's pin that one in place as planned. And now you're free to kill that. And I'll let you get shot a couple times for the sake of dealing with this. At this point I really should have just killed that stupid flying machine. I don't know what it's doing, just wastes its turn every round. Okay, come this way. There you go. Flank charge them in a second. Oh great, it's even shooting me now. You know what? I'm bored. Please kill it. I can't even twist. I can just about see it if I do that, but I'm not legally allowed to stop there because it's too close to a unit. Oh, I'm now trapped. The AI has cunning... By dumb luck, the AI has actually pinned me in place perfectly. I can't escape and do anything. That's a lot of power I've left doing nothing all battle. Yeah, shield wall again, I know. You use this to go through instantly. Oh yeah, just murder all of those. As long as Skulltake can't get in, I'm fine, because he can contribute a lot of damage. You're getting shot. Let's get through quickly. Here, do I want to use this now? Nope. They rally, I'll have to deal with those as well. Round and round we go. There's another one. 3 wounds again. Hey, we actually won. If you rolled that the first time, this wouldn't be a problem. Now has reroll hits, which is good, but doesn't reroll wounds, so he's not quite as effective as Skulltake can't. And they've got more than enough ranks to stand there. But if I win this, which I will, I'll be able to flank them immediately. 23. Is that all of them? That's actually kind of... I was hoping 1 or 2 would survive, run away, and that would give the spawn something to charge. Now I'm just stuck here. I could flank them with either unit. If I flanked... If I put that one in there, they stood there, and I'm kind of trapped, so... Oh, whatever, I'll just use these, and then you can do whatever you want here. And you at last break this deadlock. I'll do. And I move now. Yes, I can. Hooray. Kill it. You've gotten away with this nonsense for far too long. You can use this. There you go. Power 8, 6 attacks. I think that's power 9 when the great weapon kicks in. You're out of range of everything, so that's not going to matter. We're safe. I'll use this now. I don't think it will apply because I don't think the duel technically happens, but it's funny if it does. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. He does double wounds regardless. It's permanent. That was completely moot. Okay. The foreman does nothing. And then, no, you can tell it's the herald against the unit, not the character. So I'm not getting my assassination the way I want. So the positive and negative rerolls cancel, so it's just a flat roll. Yeah, I think I can kill most of them this turn. Oh, great. 2 more of them die. Okay, there's still 1 left and the foreman. But we got them. And because their movement's 0, they can't run. Funny. Yeah, shield wall sets your movement to 0, so you technically count as like an artillery piece. So you just get trapped there and run down. 3s, but we reroll. So we only take 1 wound. And then this unit mulches them. Amazingly, there's still some left. Follow-up charges. I will do this because it just makes it so you can't be shot. At last, kill that. And I'll put these onto this because it's easier for the prince to come around and start engaging these. We've won. It's just an exercise in reducing damage output now. The next thing they'll probably use is that, and it's well within range of the prince, so I need to get him right out of the way while I have the chance. Okay, we're safe. And then next turn I can come kill it. They're after you. That's annoying. Can I get far enough down here? Flank them. Probably, yeah. Yes, I can. Great. Dante Canton is one friend here. Okay, let's pick up some spares. Yeah, dies instantly. Oh, am I fast enough? Yes, I can go straight into the next cannon. It only takes 2 Hell Riders, but that Hell Rider unit will clean out the entirety of their artillery line at the back now. And then you... Lo and behold, they're all gone. It turns out me squashing myself into the right corner was a slight misplay because a lot of my army strength just wasn't utilised. Kill those. Kill that one. Knowingly, that means you're going to get shot now. It's going to immediately turn and shoot me before I can act. I can't. Yeah, I just lost 4 wounds worth of Devil Spawn. I couldn't stop it. Right. Come this way. Get behind cover. And now you can't be shot again. And then you're already safe behind a tree line. Just in case I'll move you a bit further. And it's particularly irrelevant because I'm going to throw you up there to flank charge and kill it. If it miraculously survives Hell Riders in a second. Well, I can't. Pretty good saves from these lot. It's not as much as you'd usually expect. Yet their high saves meant they actually survived. And here, it's dead again. But does a wound. So one of them is wounded now, so I won't charge them in. I'd rather... If there was another turn, I wouldn't charge them in. Just use the prince, but never mind. Ouch. Okay, let's start healing. 3 back, that's pretty nice. We get some like passive replenishment here. I appreciate it. Okay, that obviously needs a fix. 4 or 5 is probably good enough. And I don't really need a huge amount of gold. Does the extra wound make a huge difference? Not really. You need more. 9 of 11 is pretty good. Should I just take the gold here or just keep healing? No, it's a blood god one. We want max casualties for both of them and us, so I'll just keep pumping the unit numbers. There are more guys. More guys for us to kill with, more of our guys to get killed. Fight through Act 3. Okay, so having a quick peek. Right, that's... Oh yeah, look at the brick. Yeah, I think that's where we'll stop. That was a pretty exhausting one, so thank you very much for watching. Do hope you enjoyed. If so, do consider liking and subscribing. It really does help out the channel and I do appreciate it. It also, of course, is great for SOVL. Just we get more people interested in playing. It's also always fantastic. If you have any ideas for novel SOVL runs, then then by all means do let me know in the comments. I do take the time to stop and read them all, so feedback is taken on board. Or if you just want to chat with me and others down there, that's great too. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.